Okay, for this topic, we're going to go over the Windows 8 Metro requirements, hardware requirements to be put on tablets. And it seems quite a bit hefty than it normally is. Now, keep in mind, supposedly their Windows 7 on phones, also had similarly hefty requirements as well. And I'm going to go ahead and go down through the list. And we got minimum screen resolution of 1366 by 768, which is 720p. Must have a 720p camera. Obviously Wi-Fi. Bluetooth 4.0. Magnetometer, accelerometer, gyroscope. At least one USB 2.0 controller with one USB port open. UEFI firmware, ambient light sensor, x86 tablet hardware resume within 2 seconds. I'm guessing wake from sleep perhaps, or instant on perhaps as well. Installing new driver, no reboots. They do seem kind of hefty requirements. I think there's actually another one that I didn't write down here, which you must have at least 10 gigs free once the operating system is installed. I think that was one that was also mentioned. I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts on that. And one of it has to do with, kind of why the reason they wanted to integrate both their Windows 8 desktop with the Metro. And actually, this came about. Bruce Naylor was from the Frugal Tech show. I got the idea from him, so I'm going to quote him that perhaps it should have been kept separate, because then you wouldn't need as much hardware requirements and other things. And we were kind of thinking the reasons why manufacturers aren't doing this. Now, I seen this blog post. I can't remember where it's from. They did kind of bring up a good point. The reason why they didn't separate the two, kind of like Apple does with iOS and Mac OS X, is licensing, because Microsoft is primarily a software company. And now I'm not saying this is true. This is only what I read in the blog. So you got to makes it a very interesting topic. But you might, if anybody has anything to add, just put it in the comments. That when Microsoft licensed out their operating system to PC manufacturers that pre-install their operating system, supposedly they get $40, somewhere around there, licensing fee or whatever. And supposedly also their Windows 7 phone operating system to come pre-installed on phones are only a couple of dollars. So obviously there's going to be a big discrepancy with that's how they make their money. So perhaps that's why they decide to integrate it. I'm not saying, well, it looks like, to get more money, possibly. And I don't know, to me, by putting on more hefty equipment, that means the price is going to be raised for these tablets. And it looks like it's not really going to be able to compete perhaps with some of the lower price tablets. Or at least I was hoping it was going to at least be on the same price point of the Apple iPad, around $500. But I don't know. Manufacturers, when they're making competitive or cheaper tablets, Android's going to be always more, it's always going to look better to them because they can get the Android operating system for free. They don't have to pay a license. So I don't know. I was still hoping to see, different budget tablets, perhaps cheaper, mid-range around the iPads, and then obviously more expensive. So there could be several reasons why they do this. But I thought it kind of interesting on a lot of these points. So put your thoughts in the comments below and just let me know what you guys think. Or to correct things I might have got wrong. Some of these are my own thoughts as well. So.